Improve is where we need to be clever. We need to be able to optimize. This is where often we can get innovation quite quickly. How can we optimize on what we've already got? How can we reevaluate, rethink about what we're already doing and make new sources of value? Here it's about making ideas better, reviewing and assessing what we've done, what we've learned. It's about communication, particularly learnings, failings, and involving customers and stakeholders again along the way. We've heard of this concept of open innovation. Open innovation isn't just the front end of when you want to get an idea. Open innovation needs to be throughout the whole of the journey of innovation. From a leadership perspective, we need to build cultures that can learn from failure. There's bound to be failure in innovation because you're trying out new things. And this is a tough one. People don't like failing. Nobody likes failing. Even as an individual, you don't like failing. But the more you can build it in as a way maybe you can fail early on. That's why you need to be good at investigating. Fail there rather than in implementation. And capturing this learning where there's continual improvement. I was on one of my many flights from Europe to Asia, and I was reading the most entertaining in-flight magazine, as you do when you're on these long flights. And there was a story about a chef called Heston Blumenthal. And he's a 3-star Michelin chef in England, and he has a restaurant called the Fat Duck. And he's very famous now for his gastronomy. And anyway, the journalist was interviewing him, and she said, "Heston, what do you say when people say you're such an amazing pioneer? You've really trailblazed this whole world of being a chef, and you've got this most amazing restaurant." He said, "It's very easy when you've been a success for someone to say you're a success. If I had failed, they would have called me a fool. Because a pioneer is always the one with the arrows in the back." And I thought, how true. You know, if you read business statistics, 9 out of 10 ventures, small ventures, when they're trying to get off the ground, fail. And we don't really read about them because they failed. We only read about the one that made it. And even then, we might not even hear their whole story.